Joanne and Alexander Gabbin were considering the offer to join the faculty at James Madison University. They came to Richmond to discuss it with me. I did not realize then that they were giving me a front row seat on their history-making journey. I had a front row seat as Joanne created the first and foremost academic conference on African American poetry, when she established the first and most celebrated African American Poetry Center in the nation, when she organized the exalted Wintergreen Collective, when she launched her critical works and her children's book, when she presented her famous events focusing on the literary greats such as Toni Morrison, Maya Angelou, Nikki Giovanni. I had a front row seat at all the anniversary celebrations of these legendary enterprises that brought fame to JMU and advanced the long overdue recognition of African American literature. Because of Joanne, more African American poets and writers have graced JMU's campus than any other university in this nation. Indeed, in our world. Not just the giants, the state and national and Nobel laureates, the Pulitzer and MacArthur and Guggenheim and Langston Hughes Awards winners, but poets at every stage of development. Joanne not only revolutionized the study of African American literature, she guided and shaped and advanced the careers of thousands of students, scholars, writers, critics, and even children. Indeed, I naturally enrolled my granddaughter in one of her summer workshops for young poets. I have had a front row seat as she has thrilled audiences throughout the United States, as well as Canada, the Caribbean, and Europe. I was at her side at a ceremony in Paris outside the apartment of Richard Wright when Joanne commandeered the microphone. She followed a string of famous international notables who had lauded Wright. It was Joanne, however, who roused the audience of some of the most prominent writers, artists, and scholars in the world to literally sing and dance in that Paris street. Joanne had generated the most festive event of an already legendary conference. Joanne and Alexander have been as dedicated to their family and their community as to their academic careers. Together we saw our daughters off to their first college tour. Together we proudly beamed at social and academic events with our daughters. Together we've celebrated birthdays, anniversaries, and business ventures, such as Joanne's art gallery opening. And now, today, I have a virtual front row seat to witness the renaming of one of JMU's most beautiful and central buildings to honor this unique and non-pareil couple. Thank you, Joanne and Alexander, for your unmatched contributions to this university, and thank you for my front row seat on this most remarkable and unexpected journey. Congratulations to you both. Congratulations to James Madison University.
Joanne is a quiet force of nature, but she's not a shrinking violet. She told me that she believed in me and that I had gifts that I was not allowed to squander. She took the time to single me out. And sometimes when you're a student, having a teacher believe in you is all you really need to go from offsides to back on track. First and foremost, Joanne wants people to succeed, regardless of where you come from, your race, your color, your religion. I created this professorship in her name so people would hear our story and know what kind of an impact she had with just a few words. So my one hope for the future JMU students is that they have the chance to have a Joanne in their life. When I first heard the news about the building, I was ecstatic. not only for Joanne and for Alex, who greatly deserve it, but also for JMU itself. At a time when so many universities are grappling with the history of their buildings' names, it's nice that JMU has decided to honor those who've impacted JMU so deeply. And no one has done that more than Joanne and Alex Gabbin.
They say a teacher affects eternity. You can never tell where their influence stops. Many JMU alumni were blessed to have been taught and mentored by two of the best influencers to grace the JMU campus, Drs. Alexander and Joanne Gabbin. As students, we saw in both of you the reflection of all those folks back at home who wanted us to succeed in this unfamiliar place that would become our home away from home. Our families, church members, sorority and fraternity mentors, teachers, neighbors, and friends. We were reminded of them when you challenged us, pushed us, encouraged us, and cheered for us. And in turn, we saw ourselves in you and what we could accomplish here. For that, we will always be grateful. We will always acknowledge the importance of you being a part of our campus world and how you became ingrained in our lives. This naming is an incredible honor and a testament to the lasting legacy you have created at James Madison University, a place we still call home. We love and admire you both, our forever influencers. Congratulations.
It's my pleasure to join James Madison University in naming this building after my friends and colleagues Joanne Gabbin and Alex Gabbin.